What's going on, guys? Welcome to another winter trout fishing episode. Today, my dad and I are keeping it simple. We're just gonna do some simple shore fishing all along this river. We've never been to this river before, but it's famous for trout. And we are the only ones out here, which is kind of, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we are excited nonetheless.
Every day fishing is exciting.
Yes, that's true. We have had a little bit of bad luck lately, guys. Last time we went out fishing for 6 hours in the boat and we caught zero.
You know, we've been out twice in the boat and caught zero.
Oh yeah, we've been out twice. That's right. Ugh. Yikes, we gotta break the spell, Pops. I've been getting too cocky lately in the winter time, trying to fish with all these big spoons and jerk baits and stuff, as if I know what I'm doing out here. And at these new spots, I just need to keep it simple. All right, guys, no messing around here. We got, wait, is he dead? Oh, no, he's alive. He's just a little sluggish. We're just gonna nose hook him. And I've got a slip bobber on here, so we aren't messing around. We're going straight for the jugular right off the bat. First cast of the day. I just got bit. Okay, I was like, my worm is gone. I was like, wait, I just thought something stole my worm off. Well, guys, there's our first bite of the day. Let's get another worm on. Dangerous waters. Keep away. As we parked ourselves right in front of the danger sign. Nothing here, guys, except the one bite. Downriver we go. All right, guys, so we've moved downstream, and it's interesting, the dam generators just turned off and a whole bunch of people came out. So we stopped to talk to this guide, and the guide said when they shut off the dam, that's when everybody comes out to fish because it's safer to wade. So I guess we got here right in time. I'm actually going to go downstream a little bit away from the crowds, just because that's always what I do. Now I ask you, my friends, if you were a trout, I know that's a weird question, but just imagine you're a trout. Would you not go for a little piece of worm like that? If your daily diet were earthworms and that floated down in front of you, would you not be delighted? Got one. First fish. Got one, Pops. Nice. Yes, the earthworm worked. Not a big one at all, but a nice little rainbow. Oh man, that feels good to get the skunk out of the boat. It's been a few fishing trips since I've caught anything, guys, save for a few crawdads. So here's something interesting in this river. You cannot keep trout between 16 and 22 inches. So we're actually going for something smaller, for something we want to take home. Now I do want to catch a big one, but as far as like eating trout, you know what? He's just a little on the smallish side, you know? And he's real skinny, so we're actually gonna let this guy go. Got him, guys, got him. Yes, right in that hole, guys. There's like maybe, oh, nice. Sorry, there are other guys around now, so I don't want to make a big scene. Yes, nice. A little rainbow there. This one looks slightly bigger, so we cannot keep trout above between 16 and 22 inches. This guy's about 12 to 13. Look how sluggish this trout is, guys. It just doesn't, it's cold out. It's just February, and there's been snow and all that jazz. And so this trout is a little over 11 inches. You know, we're gonna keep him. I don't know what to expect today with how slow it's been the last few days, so we're gonna keep this guy. So my dad and I are parked in this, just says Christian church, and there were some of the same guys that we saw fishing upriver are actually parked here, and one of them's still here, and they were fishing down here, and one of the gentleman told us that this is public land. He says you just jump the guardrail and you can fish that part of the river. So that's what we're gonna do. I love this. Bridge closed. Yep, I would say that's a pretty closed bridge right there. Yeah, when you got trees growing on your bridge, that's usually a sign that it's no good to use anymore. Oh man, this looks really, once we get down here, a little dangerous, but once we get down here, it's gonna be a really good fishing spot. Oh man, yeah, this is, oh look, somebody's been using corn to fish in, or fish with. Corn's a good bait. Starting to rain a little bit. This looks like crawdad country. What do you guys say? You think there are a few crawdads in here? Let's lift up a few rocks. There's one, guys. There's one. Look at him nestled down in there. Guys, it's so weird. The way he's just like settled down in the bottom. He's not moving. And I'm wondering if, like, it's in the winter time, they're super sluggish. Oh guys, look at that. I didn't mean that to happen. I had him set down on the worm can and he grabbed a worm out. Are you gonna eat that, dude? With that other little claw, he's putting it right up to his mouth. We could, if we caught a couple more, we could eat them. There we go. I don't have a can to put, I only have a stringer with me. So I'm gonna have to stick them in the worm can right now.
All right, guys, so one more spot. I'm sure Ace has told you about it. Gonna give this a whirl. Yeah, they just dropped that river. Boom, just like that. Crazy. Fish on. Yeah. By golly, I broke the... Yes. It is a brownie. Bit on that Meps. I saw one jump out here. So I thought, well, I'll keep throwing there. Pretty little brown, but he is little. Indeed he is. Well, it feels good to get the... It's not really the skunk out of the boat, but to catch fish. Feels good to catch fish. Fish on! Woohoo! He just jumped. Another brown, about the same size. That's a pretty fish. Look at that back fin there. How that's got that orange on there. See that? Isn't that beautiful? All right, little fella. Let's let you back in the water. There he goes.
Oh guys, look at this, look at this. He's making his break. Prison break. Boy, these guys are better at escaping than I realized. If you guys watched that 2 episodes ago, I had a crawdad get away from me, and that is how. You little booger, get back in there. He's like, no, you get back in there. There. Yeah, see, these little devils trick you. They'll sit there and they'll be like, I can't move. And then they'll watch you, and as soon as you have your back turned, they'll make a break for it. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch the can here.
So this is kind of interesting. We got a stream coming in from here, and earlier there was a guy fly fishing, and he kept casting all along here. So either he was seeing something, he thought it was a good place, or he's caught stuff here before. He didn't catch anything that I saw, and he just left here a bit ago. So I'm gonna give it a try here. Fish on. Yep. There we go. Come on. Get him over into the slack water here. Another fish, right? Another brown. It looks like about the same size as the last 2 or 3. Oh, he's a little bigger. He's a little bigger. Heck yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, by golly, that's another pretty fish. Jiminy Christmas. There it is. So it's that old MEP spinner. It's my dad's favorite lure when I was a kid. He'd spend extra money and get a MEPS every once in a while.
All right, guys, look at this spot here. How it was really fast. Wow, look how much the river's fallen. This is crazy. Anyway, it's really fast, and I'm gonna fish though right along the edge of it, and I brought the crawdad with me because I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Whoa, sinking down in the mud really deep. Whoa, up to my knee. Goodness. There. Well, like right behind that rock there. Oh yeah. So fishing this spot actually reminds me of one time I was fishing with my brother Micah and a friend whose name was Josiah, but we all called him Juicy. And we all used to work at Chick-fil-A together. That's how we knew each other. And we were trout fishing a local river in Idaho. And Juicy was actually using a jerkbait just like this, fishing a spot pretty similar to this with really fast current. I remember he hooked up on a hog of a brown trout. I mean a monster. And it got off. And we were crushed. And at the time, we were still, you know, we were still at that stage where we kind of knew to fish in the area. We were new. In fact, it was our first year living in Boise. And it would probably been the personal best fish at the time for us. Anyway, I think he watches my channel. Oh, I got one. Nice, on the jerkbait. Anyway, I was about to say, shout out to Josiah. I won't call you Juicy anymore. But shout out, I think you watch my channel sometimes if you're watching this now. All right, guys, a little brown trout on a, ooh, I hooked him in the eyeball. That smarts. That smarts right there. Oh, beautiful fish though. You know, guys, since this fish is hooked so bad, we're just gonna kill him real quick and we'll keep him. He's definitely under the, within the range of keeping. Guys, look at how exactly on almost the color of this brown trout is with the color of jerkbait. A great time at this spot. Man, I am happy. Huh. All right. 7 fish?
4 that size and 3 the tiny size.
Wow, that is fantastic. Pops, I don't know about you.
It was fun.
That was fun. For the first time fishing this river,
Yeah.
that was a big success.
It took a while, but
Yeah, it did take a while.
That's the key too. I mean, you just have to keep trying.
Because if you're out there fishing, you haven't caught anything like 3 hours, just keep trying.
Keep moving.
Yeah, just keep
Find
keep
different
moving.
Baits, moving.
Yeah, we just kept cycling through baits and moving different spots. So now I have to get these bad boys home, smoke them up.
Smoke some fish.
Yes. We have an escaped convict on the loose, folks. So another crawfish has given me the slip. Here's what I found. The worm container that he was in had the lid off. And you know, it's pretty easy for him to pop the lid off. And I wasn't too concerned about it because I thought I just unloaded all the waders and all the fishing equipment we had back here. And I thought even if the crawfish gets out, he'll just stay in the back of the truck and he can hide under the waders or whatever if he gets out, but he's pretty sluggish. But what I think happened is, watch this. Close this, but check it out right here. I didn't even look at or consider this. There's a gap right there. So he would have had to crawl in the corner. And I guess he fit down the gap. Look, there's one on this side. You can see daylight. And I guess he just squoze through there. That was a big crawfish. I'm gonna have to get a little prison with a lock for these guys. I don't really know what to say. Good grief. I was looking forward to some trout and crawfish. Well, at least we have these 3 beautiful trout. I'll just have to smoke crawdads another time. So the first step to smoking, guys, is brine. Oh, actually, it's cleaning the trout and putting them in some brine, which I have the whole setup right there. But first, I got to pull the guts out of these guys. Clean them out real good on the inside there. We'll throw them in the water there. We had the trout back swimming in regular water. This is the brining process, folks. We take some salt, and it's very important that you put lots and lots of salt in the water. And we have some sugar here, just plain white sugar. We put quite a bit of sugar in. There's not really a science to brining. And that's a basic brine recipe. In fact, that is the most, let's see, I don't have a spoon. That is the most basic brine recipe of all time, just salt and sugar. But from this point on, it's kind of up to personal taste, whatever people want to add. And so I'm just going to, this is only my third time smoking, so I'm just making some things up. I saw a guy, he said he really likes soy sauce in it, so I'm gonna add some soy sauce to my brine. I figured that would give it a real nice flavor. I love the flavor of soy sauce. I'm also gonna add some of my first cast seasoning to this bad boy. Now we just add the lid to this, and I'll put it in the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours. All right, now I want to show you guys something sent to me by subscribers from Hawaii. All right, check this out. First of all, look at that. Isn't that cool? And then on this side, congratulations on 1 million subscribers. They sent this to me a few weeks ago. In congratulations from Mike, Jenny, and Isaac. And then Isaac drew this. Look at that. Happy 1 million subscribers. And then you turn it around. And look at it. Fishing. There we go. The wind's kind of blowing it. Check it out. Fishing. And there's a fish on a string there. Isaac, that is super cool. I'm going to keep this one. Thank you so much. But wait, there's more. Have here, look at this, bass flip-flops. Now, I'm not gonna put these on right now because it's like 32 degrees outside, but check it out, bass flip-flops. Definitely be wearing these this summer. And for the final, by the way, there was just a ton of time and effort put into this. Look, they have my name right there, and really pretty ribbons there, and then pull it out, and it's a trophy. Congratulations on 1 million subscribers, January of 2021. Thank you so much, Isaac, Ginny, and Mike for this, because YouTube is not sending out play buttons at the moment because the factories are down because of COVID, or they're behind or something. I'm not really sure, 100% sure what's going on there, but they aren't sending out play buttons at the moment. And so this will do, in fact, this is better actually than the play button. I'd rather get something from a subscriber. So thank you guys so much for sending me this stuff. All right, it is now time to start smoking on my brand new smoker. All right, my friends, this video is sponsored by Z Grills, so I'm going to show you guys how this amazing grill works up close. We're going to fill the hopper. Then I shall turn the temperature dial to high. 450 degrees. Since this is the first time using it, the procedure is going to be slightly different than the other times I use it, because you got to get things going. So you can see in there that little thing is turning around and around. I think it's called an auger. And it is slowly turning, and what happens, it's pushing some pellets through it. And the pellets are going to start dropping in here. Here they come, the first few pellets, folks. You see how it works. So that auger is turning in there, and it's filling up the little bowl, and this little bowl is getting really hot. There we go! We got flame! Woohoo! Alright guys, so you see the process here. We fill this with wood pellets, they drop down a tube, and the auger slowly turns, leading them to here, and they catch fire right in there, and that makes the smoke for the smoking. Now we just got to put the grates back in this bad boy, And we are ready to roll. So the next step is to turn the smoker to the highest setting. I want it as hot as it can run, because when you first buy a brand new grill or smoker, you have to do what's called season or cure it. What happens is, when this comes from the factory, there are a ton of like trace oils. In fact, these parts were literally oily, you know, from machine parts and all that stuff. Or even like there's a piece of packaging right there, a little foam ball, and you have, oh, went in there. So you have to let it get really hot for about 45 minutes. In this case, that's what they recommend, so that it seasons the grill, so it burns off all of that stuff. You don't want to be I don't want to be smoking trout and be tasting motor oil or anything like that. So now I have to let this sit for 45 minutes. It has been almost 6 hours exactly that the trout's been sitting in the brine. Have to rinse them off, because if you don't rinse them off, they're too salty. You're overpowered by the brine taste. Now I'm going to turn this bad boy down to a comfortable 225 degrees. I shall spray a little vegetable oil on the grates, and now I will add the trout. I don't think I've ever tried rainbow and brown trout side by side, so this should be a cool taste test. Now I close this and we let them smoke. So it has been 1 hour. Oh, looking good. Give these guys a little flip here. Close that back down. Wait for probably an hour and a half more or so. Guys, before we remove the trout and give it a taste test, I would like to introduce you to the newest member of Ace Videos. She's sweet, she's cuddly, she's a little moody at times, as most females are. Anyway, she showed up at the house about 4 weeks ago. I'd like to introduce you to Miss Piggy. How are you doing, Miss Piggy? Where have you been all day? Where have you been? So about 4 weeks ago, all of a sudden she showed up on our back step, and she was super skinny, no collar, and either somebody dropped her off here, or she got lost or abandoned or something like that. And so we put some food out for her, and next thing you know, she just has been hanging out here the last 4 weeks. We just keep putting food out for her. We made a little bed right there for her. In fact, I have to go and get her one of those cubicle beds, because it's pretty cold at night. But her fur is pretty thick, so I think she's good. Wow, she's gotten very used to me. She was very skittish when she first came. I wonder, maybe she was abused a little bit. I don't know the story, but she just showed up, and we kind of now have a new cat. So, you ready to try some smoked trout? Yeah? We'll take that as a yes. All right, let's take the trout off the smoke. Woohoo! I think that's done. It looks like how it's supposed to look. Yeah, it's a little firm, but it's not, there's still some, you know, it's still a little malleable. It's not jerky. Hey, yeah, you want to be on the camera, don't you? Yeah, smell that. What was that? Don't know how to interpret that one there. Alright. I gotta say a prayer real quick before we dig in. Alright. Good kitty. Now, let's take a little... Where are you going? You don't want to try any trout? That's rude. Hey, look. Look, okay, I guess I should... Hey, look at this, Miss Piggy. Hey, what? She's messing with the camera. Yeah, what are you doing? Alright, the reason why I call her Miss Piggy is because when she first came here, she was really skinny, and we started feeding her. I said, "You're a little piggy." Next thing you know, it turned into Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, look, we got trout, smoked trout. Boy, some cats are just rude. Miss Piggy, I made this for you. Okay, that was brown trout. Maybe try the rainbow. Look how the skin on the rainbow is just peeling away there. she won't be able to resist this. Oh, yes, it looks done. See, I'm still a newbie smoker, so I was a little bit worried that it might not be done, but that is 100% done. All right, Miss Piggy, get over here. You're gonna try this. Miss Piggy. I just whistled to a cat. Miss Piggy. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Come up here. Yeah, try some rainbow trout. Try some rainbow trout here. Well, you're not a very good co-host. Well, never mind then. Good knit. Maybe there's something I don't know. Tastes good. So the skin peels away. I was hoping it'd come off in one big piece. Not quite, but the skin peels off. The brown trout's good too. So this is interesting. So this is not the first time smoking. I smoked on a members only video and I used hickory wood. This one I used oak. Oak apparently is way, way mild and hickory's really, really strong. I kind of like the strong flavor of the hickory trout better. In fact, this would be perfect on like a sandwich or something like that. Make a trout sandwich. I'm gonna make a big fat sandwich here. Hey, Pops. You are right in time.
All right.
I'm gonna make you a fish sandwich to try here.
Oh my gosh, I am looking forward to that.
And we go, boom, like that.
Yeah, be careful.
There you go. I've already eaten
first?
some. Yes,
Oh, okay.
you. That's yours. I'll make my own. Yeah, here's my opinion. Well, no, I'll let you eat, then I'll tell you my opinion.
You had one of these already?
Not a sandwich, but I ate some trout.
Oh man,
That's good.
that's really good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat a bite of
No,
yours. That's exactly what that's for, guys. So, when I had the hickory smoked trout, that was a really strong flavor. It was good all by itself, but kind of the like mild oak, oak smoked. It needed to be on a sandwich, and it's perfect on a sandwich.
that's good.
That is perfect, guys. There you go. The first catch and smoke ever on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Miss Piggy didn't. In fact, she ran away. We don't even know
More
where.
for us.
Yeah, that's more for us. More for us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one.